Teofimo, you're fighting here on Triller Fight Club. We are very happy to have you and George as well. But how did you end up here?
You know something? Revenge is a dish best served cold.
Okay.
So
you want to further explain that?
I think my guys on the other side, I think they know what I mean.
Okay. Now, George, when it comes to Teofimo
your
Lopez,
other guys don't respect you. Your other guys don't respect you. You know what? Triller came and respected you. They put up the money. That's what you're talking about. Just tell everyone about your promoter not giving you the respect.
It's not really the promoter's talk. It's more so of right now we have a hell of a platform. Triller. They're doing a hell of a job and they know what they're doing and they know what they bring to the table. It's a whole new era for the modern day of boxing. So I think this is a great thing for all of us. And more so, I think that it is great for boxing.
Now, for you, George, when Teofimo Lopez, in the lead up to this fight, we have heard reports and we've seen that they have commented that they're going to finish you the third round or before. His father has gone ahead and said that you remind him of Diego Magdaleno. And a couple years ago, Teofimo went out and finished off Magdaleno in a spectacular 7th round knockout. How do you take to those comments that they feel they're going to finish you early?
Look, I've heard a lot of things from him, you know, and at the end of the day, suppose this is an easy fight for him, but they just brought in a defensive coach. So which one is it? Is it an easy fight?
You're so off.
But you brought in a defensive coach.
Sorry,
so
man.
It's pretty it's sad because they had a guy in their team that done everything for him, that set everything up for him. They had all the game plans, and they just brushed him to the side. I'm loyal. I got my team. I know what I'm about. And if they think it's going to be 3, no problem. Prepare for 3. But I'm prepared for every single round.
So, Teofimo, why did you guys, and why do you have in your mind that number? Because, you know, we hear about I'm going to knock him out, but you are going as far as to say 3rd round or before. You and your father have been a winning combination, fighter of the year. The gold speaks for itself. But why do you feel so strongly that you can finish off George Kambosos on June 5th on Triller Fight Club pay-per-view before the 3rd?
I'm not at my prime yet. However, I got to make a statement. You know what I mean? I have to make a statement just like he is and what he's going to bring to the table come fight night. I've been in the big leagues. I've been in the guys that have the experience, the amount of work. But this, at the end of the day, I don't overlook nobody that I face. You know what I mean? Whether he wants to stay defensive coach, I've been, you know what I mean? All that we could push to the side. Me and my father, dynamic duo. About 20 years in the game together. You know, and I'm 23. So me and him, we got everything. We don't need nobody else. We only bring others just because, you know what, at the end of the day, coach needs it too. He needs help. He needs help with my power. It's too strong. But at the end of the day, look, I'm only getting better. The Lomachenko fight helped me. It helped me a lot. Now I have more things that I could put into my arsenal, into my style that this guy's not even going to see. He's not even going to know what hit him. And I'm going to tell you that straight up. You talk about me being chinny. You don't even know what's coming. You say I got to worry about a right hand. You got to worry about all hands coming at you at all times.
You think it's just the right hand?
I'm telling you,
that's your downfall.
It's a whole bunch of things.
Downfall.
My guy, I could do it. I can break you down right now. And
bring
lucky
whatever
you're
you
not
got to the table.
lucky I can fight tomorrow.
Let's do it right now.
You're lucky we're not fighting today. Because in reality, I'll put you in a fucking stretcher.
You wouldn't even make weight. You wouldn't even make a weight, boy. Look at you.
Hey, gentlemen, listen.
Come on, man.
I can't make weight. You guys can fight June 5th. June 5th, gentlemen.
Can't even get it off.
Let's get no. Hey, come on. Come on, do it right. Do it June 5th. You get it June 5th. June 5th. You don't get paid to fight now. You get paid to fight June 5th.
I'm gonna tell you something, my man.
You
are gonna be a fucking example of why I'm gonna put everybody on their ass. And you know what? I'm gonna put my foot up your neck, my dude.
I'm taking all your belts.
All right,
all your belts.
Yo, you should be thanking me, my guy. You should be thanking me.
You should be thanking me.
You
should be thanking me.
Undisputed lightweight world champion. What did you do? And that right there.
My team got this far for you, boy. My team. Your promoter don't respect you.
I know.
Your promoter don't
We have
respect
questions
you.
from the media. We have questions. Can we have a seat, guys? The media from around the world wants to talk to you.
I ain't gonna touch you. What you gonna do, my man?
All right, June 5th. June 5th. Hey, Teofimo, thank you. Let's sit down. The media has questions to ask. It's obvious you're both in impeccable shape, but You guys
Who you
don't get paid to fight right now.
Look, I'll
June
tell you like
5th,
this, man.
That's when you get paid to
Tell you
fight.
like this, my man. Just be there June 5th.
Hey,
and I'll
you
do the
missed your
rest.
flight yesterday, boys.
I'll
So
do the rest.
you be there.
I'll
Don't
do
miss
the
the
rest.
flight to the fight.
I'll do
Yeah.
the rest.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen.
They're all
Well,
over the
it's
shop.
obvious that tensions are boiling over. Can you imagine what it's going to be like June 5th?
I'm capable of kicking 2 asses in one night. 1, 2. we got 2 fake fighters. We got 2 fake fighters.
Hey, the only thing that's fake on this stage is Floyd's hairline.
Okay, yes, all that.
Trust.
All that.
Trust.
The only thing that's fake on this stage is Floyd's fucking hairline.
Say what you want to say.
They ain't even turned his mic on. I'm A-side in this fight. That's facts. I don't need Floyd. Floyd needs me. Floyd came out of retirement just to get re-retired. I think you bit off more than you can chew, Floyd. Your clothes look big on you. Yeah, Pipsqueak. This the guy? This is the guy? Mic number 2.
So, everybody's entitled to feel how they want to feel. Just remember this. Remember this. June 6th, tune in, come out, I'm going to entertain, we're going to have fun. I don't have to talk about what I'm going to do. I don't have to talk about what I'm going to do. The world knows what I can do. But I think we're in this year 25 years. Olympics, been there. The best countries. If it's Cuba, I beat them. If it's Russia, I beat them. If it's Mexico, I beat them.
And it sucks that a YouTuber's gonna take all
And
that
guess
away
what?
from you.
I fight
A
real
fucking
fighters.
Pokemon collecting, podcasting host that does YouTube.
I fight
About to
real-
beat the greatest history fighter of all time.
I fight real fighters.
History fighter?
So guess what? I'm willing to fight both in the same night.
No, you ain't. No, you ain't.
I'm willing to fight both in the same night.
No, you ain't. You ain't gonna be able to handle one.
I'm willing to fight both in the same night. Puss and C.
Hey, Floyd the king of cat, bro. You the king of cat. You ain't a boxer anymore, champ.
You're right. You're right.
You're tired. You old.
Very, very old.
You a grandpa.
Very wise.
Your kids have kids.
My kids have kids. Love my kids. Love my grandkids. And guess what? I'm gonna treat you just like you one of my grandkids. I'm gonna tighten your ass up.
Sounds a little fucked up.
One bomb, 2 bombs.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, you walked in with your whole squad of people. Y'all circle jerk each other? You got 8 bodyguards?
No, I don't. I love my people. I stand behind my people, and
I can
stand
tell all
strong
8 of
behind
them
my people.
in the middle, so no one can reach you ever.
No, I'm on your side.
I'm on your
I'm
side.
on your side.
Now what?
I'm on your side.
Now what?
Oh man, it's gonna be easy.
You got dirty ass Air Force Ones. They
Yes,
tied.
Guess what?
Shoes untied.
It
bro.
made 1.2 today. 1.2.
Doing
See,
what? Doing
you
what?
got-
Posting CBD brand deals? Where you an
you
influencer?
got to realize this. Without YouTube, without the computer, I'm rich. I'm wealthy. Y'all need YouTube. I don't. Y'all need social media.
hey.
Y'all need social media. I don't.
And yet, I was the one that flew in here on a
I
chopper.
also wanna
You
do
came
this.
in an automobile.
This-
Looks like my Google AdSense really paying off.
I also want to do this.
Google AdSense
Japan-
really pays off.
I know what he did to the country of Japan. I know what he did to Japan. So guess what? You have to pay for what you did to Japan.
Is this you trying to rally an entire country around you?
So
Bro, I know what you did to your wife.
one thing about me,
Floyd's 50-0. Nah, he's 51-1. He beat his wife too.
he's entitled to feel how he want to feel, say what he want to say.
Let's go there.
My thing is this. You have to always have proof. We can never go by here and say, always have proof. So one thing they know about me, They can say what
Are
they
you
want to
reading
say.
from the teleprompter?
But one thing that I do,
Oh no, you can't read.
okay, well, you can speak, you can say whatever you want to say. One thing we know, us as black people, we die for what we believe in. We stand for what we believe in. And a lot of us got killed and died for reading. So I don't worry about that,
Why are you making this about race?
because it's always about race. It's always about race. I'm gonna stand strong for what I believe in. So,
I'm with your race. I'm with every race.
don't worry.
Why are you making this about you?
Don't worry. Well,
No,
I can guarantee you this. I can guarantee you this. June 6th, you will get knocked out.
Your shoes
Guarantee
untied.
you.
Your shoes untied.
Your brother untied.
The champ, and you let him, and you didn't do shit about it. The best fighter in the world got his shoes untied by you, so we didn't do shit about
Oh,
it.
we don't worry about that. But one thing we do, we kick ass. That's one thing I do.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
We kick ass. That's one thing that we do.
What's the last ass you
kick
kicked,
ass.
Floyd? Who's the last guy you knocked out?
I know who is gonna get knocked
It's been a
out.
while, huh?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, 2011.
It doesn't matter.
10 years ago.
It doesn't matter.
That's the way for me one time, okay?
What's up? You wanna run it 2 in one night?
Yeah. What's up? One.
What's up? You wanna run it 2 in one night?
Right in front.
You wanna
Good.
run it 2 in one night?
Absolutely.
So let's make it happen.
Let's do it.
Let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen.
Yes, sir.
Get the paperwork for this ball.
Get Al Hammond. out
Absolutely.
here.
I don't need Al Hammond.
Let me call Al Hammond.
I'm my
Let's
own
make it
boss.
happen.
I'm my own
2 in
boss.
one night. Got you hat.
Let it go. Don't ever disrespect me. Don't ever disrespect me.
That was
Yes, sir. Got your hat.
Don't you ever disrespect me. Don't ever disrespect me. Don't ever disrespect me. Come on, yo. Y'all gotta take it easy, man.
Got your hat. Got your hat.
Don't you ever disrespect me. Fuck you up. Champ. Oh, shit.
Dressing room.
Kill that motherfucker. When I catch you, motherfucker, I kill you, motherfucker. Crazy? I don't know who the fuck they playing with. I play no motherfucking games. I'll fuck you up, motherfucker. I'll fuck you up. I play no motherfucking games.
Watch out, guys. Watch out. Move, come on.
Play no motherfucking games with me. Take my motherfucking head off. Bitch, who you think you playing with?
You good?
I kill that motherfucker. I kill that motherfucker.
All these cameras, back the fuck up.
Let's go. If you are not with him, stay back. Let's go. Go on. Back. Everybody back. If you are not with him, back.
Cameras back.
Step back a little bit. Guys, step back. Step back. All the cameras, step back. Step back.
Good, Logan?
Canelo.
So when can we get something going on?
Oh man.
What's up, congratulations to you.
Thank you, my man. Thank you.
Good job, man.
Thank you.
Big fan.
Thank you.
What's up, though?
I know that.
When can we make it happen, though? What do you think?
Man, you fight with nobody. Hey, you are a champion, but are you? What?
Wait, you avoided that fight.
Hey, you fight with nobody, man.
That 160.
You won you won the bet with nobody. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Please, get the fuck out of here, man. It's my night. Who I'm fighting?
No,
Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Get out of here. Why you fuck you?
Don't talk to my dad like that.
I fuck you. We don't get this.
Hey, get the fuck out of here because I'm gonna fuck you up right now, motherfucker.
Come. Get out of here. Be a bitch.
Oh, look at
Fuck
this
you.
guy.
Fuck you. All right?
You that tough?
Nobody doesn't tell your mouth.
Hey,
You that tough?
get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Congratulate you, bro. What's your mouth?
Watch your fucking mouth.
What's your mouth, bro?
Hey,
Hey, you got guys, please.
What? Hey, what?
hey, you are a horrible fighter, man. You never gonna get the fight, man. You are a horrible fighter. Horrible fighter.
Compete me.
Horrible fighter.
Compete me, bro. Compete me then.
Okay, next question.
Just payday. You want payday. I know that.
Watch your mouth, bro. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. When I see you, it's on.
Yeah. I see your side, yeah, man.
You're not sure I see you.
That's the key, man. That's the key.
Next question, please.
Okay. Brought the best out of you, personality-wise, and now he did it too, I guess.
Hablando de eso, que todos lo quieren pegar, mira quién la pegó.
Hey, even before my fight, everybody want to hit me, but guess what? Nobody can.
I mean, I've heard you say it in the past many times. You said that Demetrius Andrade is simply boring, right? And then.
Horrible fighter.
Oh God.
That's it.
I mean, I think everyone loves it that you're showing your personality now. You're taunting him. What changed?
Huh?
¿Qué cambió? ¿Por qué estás enseñando tu personalidad más?
Man, in some point I'm fucking need to say something, right?
Yeah.
This is the time.
No, it's great. I mean, Eddie Hearn talked about it. I remember after the Callum Smith fight, you're already the biggest star in boxing, but this kind of stuff is going to make you an even bigger star.
He's just being himself.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes, we're face off.
All right, so face it off. Big fight here announced. Woodley hasn't won a fight, 4 fights. Jake Paul. They're saying he's the new king of boxing, biggest draw there is. MMA guys saying it's all on him. Boxing versus MMA.
Who you work for?
Neither of you. Well, it's a big fight. That's what people are coming to see.
You lost 4, I won 4.
I'm a world champion, bro.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
5 world champions. Go brush.
Can't pay rent with those belts.
5 more titles.
Can't pay
What
rent
have
with
you
those
done?
belts. What have I done?
Besides buy all Gucci.
Disney Gucci collab. Disney Gucci collab.
Oh, correct.
Yeah, you're about to get beat up by a Disney kid.
I'm not gonna be
pretty
beat up by
embarrassing for you.
You know what's gonna be embarrassing?
Pretty embarrassing for
When
you.
you land on the ground, I'm standing over you.
Hey, what have I done?
I'll beat your ass.
What have I done? What have I done?
I'll beat your ass.
Giving you the biggest
I'll
payday
beat
of your
your
life.
ass.
You were broke.
I'll beat your ass.
I'll beat your ass. I'll beat your ass. You lost 4 fights. You're 40 years old.
Yeah, but guess what? You get knocked out.
Yeah.
You shaking too. No problem. You shaking. You shaking. I like when I get in front, I smell bitch.
Yeah. Well, I smell some bad fucking breath.
Yeah.
You don't know about them.
You've been in a COVID mask all night.
You don't know about them boxing gloves.
What do you know about?
You don't know about it.
You fought 3 times in your life.
You don't know about
I've been
it,
fighting
bro.
since I was this tall.
Yeah, I was on.
I got 30 fights in the street when you was on Disney.
I was on
I was knocking people out in the street when you was on
That's
Disney.
great. That's
now
great.
I do it
I
professionally.
get paid to fight.
Now I'm gonna do it in
I
the
get paid
speed
to
bag.
fight. You can
What
fight in the street
what
all
is
you
speed
want.
bags in the gym? Because that's what he is, a speed bag.
You can get
One round, you down.
You can fight in the
One
street.
round, you down.
Yeah.
One round, you down.
Hey, remember when I
Bitch
knocked out your
made-
best friend? What you gonna do differently?
I'm gonna
What
knock
you gonna
the
do
fuck out.
differently?
That's
Because
what
you
I'm
were
gonna
coaching your best friend. You were coaching your best
Jay.
friend. What you gonna do differently?
Don't bitch out. Everybody here.
You were coaching your best friend. I knocked him out
Showtime.
one round.
Adding a no bitch out clause for this dude. Because once you start seeing me training and grinding, you gonna fucking go bitch.
Yeah.
You gonna go You gonna fake a hymen injury, a clitoris right? And guess what? Don't. Where your trainers at? Don't hit him too hard.
You lost
Same-
4 fights in a
same,
row.
Guess what?
You're 39
Against the
years
best in the
old.
world, 5 world titles,
And you're
3-year
a bitch.
reign.
You're a bitch.
In the
Time,
fastest
prediction
time
for the
ever.
fight. Let's move it. Prediction for the
better,
fight.
stronger.
Weaker,
Younger,
homemade,
faster, better,
bitch
stronger.
made, and your
First
breath smell
round.
like Benjamin. Booty and cinnamon.
First round.
Benjamin, hashtag Benjamin.
You're going down
Booty
to
and
1 round, just like your best friend. Just like your best friend.
How
Time,
you gonna do
prediction.
it?
Prediction.
Hey, if you're so
How
confident,
you gonna
if you're
do
so
it?
confident, listen up.
How you gonna
If
do
you're
it?
so confident, if you win, I'll double your
How
purse.
you gonna do it?
If you win, I'll double your purse. How if you lose? But if you lose,
We get money. Definitely. What's up?
donate your purse to my charity.
How about that?
Take that. Deal or no deal.
Deal or no deal.
If you win, I'll double your purse. If you lose, you donate your whole purse to charity.
I beat your
Put your
ass.
money where your mouth is.
I beat your ass.
Avoided the
He won't do it.
question. Avoided the question.
I beat your
He
ass.
won't do it. He won't put the
All
money.
right, guys, let's go. Everybody, we go.
All I wanna say is I beat
Face the camera. Face the camera. You put money aside, King.
What's up?
You put money
Come on, I got a lot of that. I got a lot of that.
You've been doing it.
You put the money on.
You gonna hit air. And I'm gonna watch that
Face
shit.
the cameras. Face the cameras. Face the cameras.
Tap in.
Tranquilos, por favor. Es la fotografía nada más, macho. Es la pura foto, por favor. Es la pura foto. Ahora frente a las cámaras. Frente a las cámaras. Frente a las cámaras. Ya, Julio. Aplauso para ellos. Se acabó. Se acabó.
Brian, el boxing Castaño. And 1/4 pounds, 153 1/4 pounds for Brian Castaño. And back to the scale at this time, ladies and gentlemen, representing the acclaimed boxing family from Houston, Texas. He'll be making his 8th world title appearance, the unified IBF, WBC, and WBA 154-pound champion of the world, Canelo, Iron Man Charlo. 153 pounds even, 153 for Canelo Charlo. Confrontations run high here at the weigh-in. There will be fireworks in the ring tomorrow night for the historic, undisputed 154-pound championship on the home of Canelo Charlo versus Brian El Boxy Castillo.
Look at my resume. Look at all the up-and-coming fighters, the Darren Tills, the Kevin Gaslams, the one that gassed up and they gave false hope that they can get the job done. And watch what happened. None of them landed a punch. So him being athletic, him having a right hand, him getting everybody either want him to. So many people come up to me on a day-to-day basis. You got to knock him the fuck out. I'm like, damn, what this dude done did to everybody? He got people wanting to watch him. That's why we're sitting here right now.
That's the exact pressure that's going to crack you on fight night.
The pressure's going to be on you, brother.
You have never been in a fight like this, and you
Ever,
know
right?
that the whole MMA community
Robbie
is
Lawler,
counting
Carlos
on you.
Condit, Darren Till. I've never been in a fight like that.
Don't know who the fuck those guys are.
Exactly. They're Hall
You've
of
never been on a
Famers.
fight of this scale.
Hall of Famers.
You've never
Pick
been
up
on
your
this
phone,
the
you're on
fight of.
YouTube.
You've never
Go
been.
slide
You've
over
never
to
been
Hall
on a
of
fight
Fame.
of this scale, which is why this is the biggest payday of your life. And you know that the whole MMA community is counting on you to knock me out and to beat me. When you lost to Kamaru
I got one
Usman,
person counting
when
on
you
me,
lost to
me.
Gilbert Burns, when you lost to all of those guys, you had built-in excuses.
When
They were
have
the
you
best.
fought anybody of
Oh,
that
they were the
caliber?
best. What happens when you lose to
When
Jake
have
Paul?
you fought anybody
What
of
happens
that
when you lose
caliber?
to Jake Paul? You're going to be the laughing stock
When
of the
have you
internet.
fought
Just like
anybody of that
just like I
caliber?
turned Nate Robinson into a floor mat, I'm going to turn you into fucking
Nate
paste.
Robinson plays basketball. He shoot 3 points and slam dunk.
Hey, Jake.
I knock people out for a living.
Is this the toughest fight when you look at the three that you fought? Tyron Woodley, toughest fight thus far?
Toughest by far. And that's exactly what I want. I want to continue to increase my opponent's, skill level. I want to challenge myself. This is a legitimate knockout artist. This is a legitimate knockout artist. He was boxing while I was on Disney Channel. He's been boxing probably 4 or 5 times as long as me. But August 29th, Cleveland, Ohio, in my hometown, you will see a boxing clinic be put on. And this man doesn't go more than 3 rounds.
Tyron, one of the things we saw on social media is that you show some pictures of you training with Floyd Mayweather. Can you tell us how those sessions went? And did he give you maybe some tricks that we will see on August 29th?
I mean, to get an opportunity to work out with Floyd Mayweather, an idiot would not take that advantage of that situation. He showed me stuff not specifically to defeat Jake, but to be a world-class boxer in general. Techniques, positions, placements, hand positioning, movements. In MMA, sometimes we waste energy. Sometimes we do a lot of shucking and jiving, and they don't have purpose. Everything I do, everything I throw is going to hurt. My feints are going to hurt. It's going to make his body shake to the point where he don't know what the fuck's going on. So you can say, I'm out to say anything. I'm from the show me state. You got to show me. I've been in there. This ain't my first big stage. I was at the sold-out Madison Square Garden with the fight of the night, the biggest gate they've ever had in the history, the best card in UFC history. I was a fight of the night.
That's not true. The biggest gate was last weekend in Vegas. But
the biggest gate of Madison Square Garden. Listen to what I say, young man.
So how is Floyd Mayweather going to teach you to beat me when he couldn't even finish my brother?
Just talk about money and just talk about clout. Because when we talk about fighting, you shouldn't even be talking in the same sentences with me.
I mean, we could talk.
I'm a Hall of Fame already. And I'm going to make history bouncing your head off the mat. Now what?
Well, we can talk about fighting. I mean, if you want to dive into it. I mean,
what can-
look at your
what can-
coaches. Who is your coach? Is
what
it
can we
Pedro
refer
Diaz?
to?
Is it Eric Brown? Is it Floyd Mayweather? You're bouncing around coaches like you do baby mamas. How many kids you got now? You're a
Gang of
39-year-old
them.
man who's
And
pull-up
guess
game
what?
is weak.
You know
Get
what's
your
funny?
shit together, bro.
You know what's funny? You got on
Get
all
your
this
shit together,
you
bro.
look like a rap video.
all of
Tell me
this-
somebody
all
in your
of this-
neighborhood that dressed like that.
I'm going fishing.
Tell me
after
somebody
this.
in your neighborhood that dressed like that.
I'm going fishing.
Tyron,
after this.
I am coaching.
How about this?
You want to be
People
a rapper.
rap about what I live.
You want to be a
coaches are
rapper. You have multiple
are
songs on
cohesive.
Spotify that fucking suck with 2 streams, brother.
Brother,
You're
are you
39 years old
serious?
trying to become a rapper.
Are you serious?
You're trying to become a rapper.
Have you saw
Here's the thing.
yourself?
How about this?
Pull your hair
all
back
of the
and let's
money
see your
that,
line.
all of the money,
Pull the front of your
all
hair
of the
back and
money
let's
that
see
you're
your
getting
people
from
beat.
this fight is going to your baby mamas.
Pull your
you
hair
bought,
back.
You bought a used Bentley.
You know
I
what's
seen it on your
funny?
Instagram.
You
You
know
bought a
what's
used
funny?
Bentley
My
with your money.
biggest flex is my
You
kid.
bought
I
a
know.
used Bentley
That's
with this
my
money.
Hold on.
biggest flex.
I think but these guys want to
So
hear
you
about.
actually, thank you guys.
They
This
wanna hear
guy's
about
on
the
his
fight.
Instagram.
Instagram covering up the steering wheel so you can't see how many miles is on it. He's like,
Bruh.
just got this Ocean Auto Club
What
used,
are we talking?
used
what are we
luxury
talking
car
about here?
dealership.
We're talking about fighting.
Yeah, let's talk about fighting.
I'm talking
So
about
guess
how
what?
you're a used
Let's talk about
bitch.
used Bentley, used bitch, and guess what? You're gonna pay for those words, brother.
So let me ask you this, Tyron.
By
Let
the
me.
way, I'm not gonna pay.
Plugs,
I'm paying
plugs,
you.
hey, plugs,
I'm paying you.
plugs get pulled for that word. You're gonna find out.
So let.
Okay,
You're gonna
rapper.
find out.
How about this?
Okay,
You're gonna
rapper.
find out.
I ain't no athlete. Right.
Whatever. Like I said. Whatever. Like I said. Go back to school. You need to.
I graduated. I got a mama too. I got cousins. Aunties, mamas,
Green light. I know you don't motherfucking put him in the air like an airplane. You a whole hoe and a half. That's what you are.
All talk, this guy is. All talk.
And Sasha. And Sasha. Get there. Get there. Get there. You gotta be going. Hey. Get down. Now. Come on. Come on.
I'm different.
Stop. We can sell the fight. We can sell the fight, nigga. Don't fucking talk about my mom.
You're right. You're
You'll
right.
fucking get killed in
You're
this
right,
bitch.
champ. You're right, champ. Hey, respect.
Get him now.
We getting him.
And I want a fucking apology, nigga, or it's like that. And now, let me go. I don't know who you are, but let me go. I'll fucking lose it in this bitch. And I want a fucking apology, bitch, or it's like that. Nigga, no, fuck him.
No. You know, I'm with whatever, nigga. They were even trash on the newspapers. I'm with that.
Put him here. You get over there, my nigga. Bring, hey, Lonnie, I need you done now. I don't give a fuck about this motherfucker. Fuck about my mom, nigga. Let me go. Let me the fuck go. Hey, it'll be like that right now. Hey, and it'll be like that, motherfucker.
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. The whole team could share his dick. The whole team could share his dick.
That's respect, cuz. Fuck with that. That's my fucking mother. Niggas are dying this bitch.
I don't think Joe really said that.
He shouldn't be talking to my mom. Off the top. And I want a fucking apology. Or you greenlit, and that's on my life. Think it's a fucking game. Think it's a game.
Yeah, it's on site, bro.
Everybody calm the fuck down.
Yeah, all right. Suave, que se calme porque la calle se
This ain't no fucking game. Keeson, get your fucking crew, cuz. I'm telling you, I would kill a motherfucker over my mom with these bare hands. He shouldn't be speaking to my mother. I heard him. I'm listening to him. I'm listening to him.
Yes, he did. Very good. Yes, he did.
I'm already done.
Let's go, baby.
I'm already, the same shit I was going to do Sunday, they didn't got me to do nothing more. I was already in kill mode.
Let's go. Go. Let's go, baby.
Let's slide.
We gotta get in front of him.
I'm going to go. Don't even fucking look my like that.
On Showtime pay-per-view.
CP, you good? ¡Viva México!
What happened? Push Caleb. Let me see. Push Caleb.
What we say, motherfucker?
Hey, talking is one thing.
Hey, I need you to be back here. If you're media, I need you to be on the other side. Let's do this. Hey, everyone media.
Get down more. You see? You see it?
Behind the sanction. Hey, you need to go behind the sanction now. Let's take your seats, okay?
Caleb, did he hit you?
Let's be professional. Let's go. Come on, okay? All right. Sit down.
Talk about it long.
Let's do this.
Tell him, man. Tell him, Caleb.
Wow. No.
You know when we
Okay. You know that. All right.
Hey. Caleb ain't no stranger out here. I know you're not. You know this too. You know that.
Get trophies.
Okay. All right.
It's a professional sport, not motherfuckers.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Down. Okay. Caleb.
Huh?
Sit down.
Clown shit, man. Clown shit.
Yeah.
I know. Brawls. Come on, shit.
I told you just took him off.
There's some glasses around.
So Miguel Cotto's brother can make you do the chicken dance, but I can't? Yeah, okay.
So.
Again, I don't need you guys to believe in me. I've been doing it my whole life. So mark my words, November 6th, you will hear the words, and the new undisputed super middleweight. The only difference is right after that, you'll hear the words, and still undefeated. Mark my words. That's funny? You think that's funny? Yeah? Well, keep laughing. You keep laughing, motherfucker, because you know when you're going to find out? Real soon. And you know when you're going to find out? The same time everybody else found out. And you know when that was? You know when they found out? When it was too late. That's when they found out. And that's exactly when you're going to find out. Mark my words.
Boxing
Bitch.
is talking shit, bro.
You a bitch too. You know the only difference between you and him is he's a fat ass bitch and you a bitch. And you a drug cheat. And you a drug cheat. So tell me something. Tell me something. Oscar Valdez can pop positive for something
Boxing is talking
and not get suspended for 6 months, but he can pop positive for something and get suspended for 6 months, but somehow he is drug cheat. You're a cheater.
We're talking about this
You're
fight.
a cheater. You went to trial. You got suspended for 6 months. You're a cheater.
Whatever you say. See you November 6th. You wanna see something special on you. I feel.
We'll find out.
All right.
I just wanna say something. You don't know my level. And you will see November 6th. You don't wanna find out. I promise you. Thank you. Thank you everybody. See you November 6th. You know what I do. And you know what is come to with this guy November 6th. Thank you.
I guess the first question here, let's answer what happened here today. What, Caleb, in a face-off would make you guys want to take swings at one another?
Because he's a bitch. First off, all we was doing is staring at each other. He had something to say, I had something to say. He's going to be me, I'm going to be him. And then, you know, he did what he did, so you have to ask him that question.
Canelo, what would make you guys want to take swings at each other on just a
He can
face-off?
say whatever he wants to me, but not to my mom. Because I'm gonna fuck out everybody to say something to my mom. You know, and he swing freeze. I just push him, but he swing freeze. And just, I do what I do.
Well, I've got a lot to say actually. Here's something that I think I need to say. It's like, Wilder said that I only won the second fight because I cheated, but then he goes and changes his whole team and does all this extra training and trains as hard as he's ever trained and bring on all his team and all that. So I asked the question is, if I only won because I cheated, what was the point in changing everything and doing all this other work? Can anybody answer that question? I know he can't, doesn't have the brains to. So, no one can answer that question, can they? So, the fact that I've egg in your face, bitch, is the word. That's what we say. And here's another one. He says he wants to do bad things to me and hurt me and do all this malice feelings and he's got anger and aggression. Well, for those who hold a hot coal with the intentions of throwing it at somebody, guess what? They're the ones who's going to get burnt. I don't want to hurt Deontay Wilder. I just want to beat him in a fight. And he knows what he's saying is lies. And deep down in his soul, he knows that he lost. And he'll lose again. And he lost the first time, he lost the second time, and he's gonna lose the third time. And guess what? After this fight, he'll be back working in that fast food chain that he was working at earlier on in his career. Because that's the only place he's gonna be welcome.
It's easy to answer
Retirement for him.
It's
Retirement,
easy to answer your question.
Retirement, Dosser.
The answer to your question is why you changed for the first and second.
No, that ain't the answer to the question. That's another question. So that's not an answer. If I only won because I cheated, why do all this extra training?
Why you changed the first and second? Why you changed the first and second?
As long as I didn't
so
cheat.
ask yourself that question.
You go ask yourself the question. If I've done all this cheating,
I see nervous energy.
Yeah, then why has he not prepared himself? He hasn't done any extra steps at all to stop me from cheating again.
Why you explain yourself?
I'm not explaining myself, I'm asking you the question.
You haven't denied any allegations to this point.
I don't need to deny it because it's true.
You know what I'm saying? You haven't denied any allegations.
You
don't even want certain media in here to give you the tough questions. You have nobody to give you the tough questions.
And there's nobody here that can ask me a tough question.
So when it's like
you're in denial and you're getting knocked out.
Let's make it happen.
And you're gonna retire.
You don't know nothing about knocking no one out. You don't have knockout power.
Your legacy's in bitch.
Even in my worst times, you still hit like a bitch. I didn't feel nothing.
Even believed you.
I didn't feel anything. You were wondering why I kept getting up and getting up. Because I didn't feel nothing. You have no power. You're not a knockout artist.
I knocked you out, didn't I, Dosser?
Nah, I went out on my feet.
That's a knockout.
I had a disloyal trainer to throw the towel in. And guess what? When someone throw the towel in, after the boss tell them not to do, the employee get fired.
Yeah, but you said I had knuckle dusters on. JD is in the room while I had the fucking gloves on. Why didn't he say something then? He's in on it too.
Don't worry about him.
He's in on it.
Don't worry about him. I handle my team.
Behind you.
I handle my team. You handle yours like you handle yours.
You're a weak man. You get knocked out.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm the one that defended my title 10 times. I go down in history as 6. How many times have you defended?
Like you.
How many times? I don't have to cheat.
I don't need to.
I've never had to cheat in years.
I've come here.
If you look up your history and you look up my history, which I advise everyone to do their homework. You look up you and you look up me. I'm a nun in this sport, baby. I don't have to cheat. I don't have to eat boar meat. I don't have to stick shit up my ass to make me feel a certain type of way. I don't have to use certain things. I don't have to manipulate my gloves. I don't have to do those things.
You have to do it all.
So at night when I look into the mirror, I know I'm a real king, a real champion.
And you're gonna get knocked out on Saturday night. No problem. I don't feel you because you're a
and if I don't step another glove under my life, I'm good. That's the difference between me and you. I don't have to fight another day in my life.
Doesn't matter.
I'm good.
Because your legacy's already finished.
I'm good.
All the excuses.
I'm good. How can you say the same thing?
You've been done. Finished.
Can you say the same thing?
You've been beat. You've been humiliated. And you've been busted.
And let's get ready.
End of. And that's it. And there's no one in here can accept the fact that this little pussy got his ass handed to him, not once, but twice, and he can't do nothing about it! Because he ain't fucking man enough! That's why!
I accept with, look.
Tell him what to say, Shelley, come on. Tell him what to say.
When I was in the condition I was in, I could have stopped the fight. I could have went back to my corner, but you know what? I'm a king. I'm a warrior. I accepted the opportunity. I accepted what I was going through to still fight you.
Yeah, you look like a dosser.
I still accepted it, and you still couldn't knock me out. You still couldn't do that. But guess what? If the roles were reversed and you was in the situation I was in, they would have called 911.
Your trainer, JD,
someone please call 911.
He did you a favor, Mark Breland. He saved your life that night. You didn't want to sack him, you wanted to give him a pay rise.
A pay rise. So why is he terminated? If he say, I'm willing to die in the ring,
I don't know how wise this is, but we are going to ask him to face
so it ain't no saving my life. That's why I do the things. That's why I do the things outside of the ring. And my family have an understanding. My children have an understanding that daddy has a dangerous job. There's no other sport in this world that have collected as many lives as boxing. So I understand what I'm going through.
And we respect both of you for those reasons. Can I ask both of you to stand up? Deontay, will you do us a favor? Can you stand up? We're going to do a face-off one final time. We have a huge show coming up for you on Saturday night. Massive respect. No, we're not going to do. I apologize. No. Bob Arum says no. Bob Arum says no. All right, we're going to leave it there. Listen, we do have a television show still coming up. Deontay, I appreciate you. Thank you very much, sir. It's good to see you. God bless you.
Hell yeah!
Tyson, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. It was good to see you, mate. I appreciate you. Thank you. Have a good one. Bless you. That is the end of the show, everybody. Listen, we are going to send you back up to Andre Ward and Sean Porter, who are standing by, going to continue to give some analysis and everything that we just saw. Appreciate you all joining us, and stick with us for the rest of the television show. Thanks a lot.
Big Doss is getting annihilated. I'll see you all Saturday night. After parties on me, Gypsy King, Pakistan.
So that they don't do something like that. Now, you know that if they had done a face-off here, they would have shoved each other. And there was no security up there. There was this broad egging them on, you know, who because she's with Fox, she was totally prejudiced, but of course, Tyson wouldn't let her get away, towards Deontay Wilder. That's okay. And who was going to stop anything?
With everything on the line, you think they still would have risked messing
But again, they're emotional. They're fighters. They're human beings. And they've insulted each other in front of the world. Insulted, saying the worst things about each other, which is acceptable. Words don't do any damage. Now you put them together like they're angry dogs. And you want them, everybody is wishing that somebody starts something.
They were kind of words like Frank used to say about you.
Yeah, right.
But the question is, Bob, people will wonder, well, why wasn't there security on the stage just in case something did happen?
Because Fox ran this event and they were supposed to, of course you should have had security. Of course, but PBC did their job. They were arguing with Fox, no face-off, get secure. They understand they're boxing people. These friggin' people from Fox, they don't know crap. They bring this woman in from the UK, and she's slanting all the press conference to Wilder. Like, I don't give a damn, but it's obvious that that's what she was doing. And then she knew that the understanding was no face-off. Tom Brown argued with Fox, no face-off. We said no face-off. And what does she say?
Face-off.
Now we're going to do a face-off. Fuck her and fuck them. There was no face-off, and we saved the fight. What?
Teofimo.
What the IBF finally has ruled, that Triller is in default. So the $1.2 million goes to the two fighters in accordance with their percentage. And under the rules of the IBF, the second bidder was Matchroom. And I just got off the phone with Eddie, and he said definitely he's going to do that fight in the United States in November or December. So at least, I mean, this is like, for me, you talk about disappointment. I mean, here's a kid in Teofimo who wins a fight that nobody expected him to win, and he is on top of the world, and he hasn't fought for over a year. I mean, that's a criminal thing.
It wouldn't have won the first bid if you would have paid him what he was looking for.
Shut the fuck up, you little prick.
Yeah?
Yeah, prick.
Go ahead.
Come on, get him out of here.
Okay, you're getting out of
Yeah,
here.
move him out of here, Derek.
Bob, if they faced off today, what do you think would have happened if Fury and Wilder had a face-off?
What?
If they did face off.
I don't know. I mean, maybe nothing. But the chances of something happening and upsetting the fight where everybody has worked extraordinarily hard to put it together, the PBC people, ourselves, the fighters, it would have been a tragedy. So why take that risk? Why?
Take your shirt off! Take your shirt off! Take your shirt off! Take your shirt off! You too! Take your shirt off!
Yes.
You fat too! You fat too!
I'm ready.
Take your shirt off!
We're here with Deontay Wilder. Everything you did in this camp was with a purpose. What was the intent of bulking up to the heaviest of your career at 238 pounds?
Well, you know, the weight just came on, you know, just I wanted to look sexy and feel sexy. I taste sexy as well. You know, I'm bench pressing over a little over 350, so whatever his weights come in, I can lay on my back and lift him.
I walk over Tyson Fury, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. Tyson, you're both the heaviest that you've ever weighed.
Balls have sunk up inside of him. There's a man here that's going to annihilate your daughter. Me, the Gypsy King. Tyson Fury's the name. And fucking fighting's the game. There ain't a man born from his mother's cunt can beat the Gypsy King. Never mind a sausage like that there.
Well, we apologize for the language, but for the rematch, you predicted exactly what would happen against Deontay and Tyson. Just the final question. How do you envision this trilogy ending?
With him severely hurt on the floor, smashed to bits. Looks like he's been run over by an 18-wheeler truck. He was complaining last time he had a cracked skull and an injured arm. Oh, I can't wait for Saturday night. I'm going to really severely damage him. He'd be unrecognisable after the fight. His little pretty wife down there will not recognise him. Don't worry about that. I'll send him home butchered, like a butcher's block.
All right, thank you very much. Well, we've heard from Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder. I can't wait. Kate, I'm sure you can't either.
Take your shirt off. Take your shirt off.
Keep his clothes off.
Take it off.
Take it off. Take it off, brother. Get
out of here, sideshow, Bob.
We do that shit inside the ring, bro. Let's make it happen. You gotta do that shit inside the ring, bro. Do it. African Boston. Don't do it. Never been. Not on my blood. Never been, bro. Yo, you've been fed from a silver spoon your whole life. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. You ain't for nobody, bro. You ain't for nobody. What happened to the meeting with Bob? 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 Exactly. What happened to the meeting? anybody. What the fuck? We gotta stop fucking talking shit and get in the fucking ring. Anytime. Man, we ready, bro. You know when they calling you out. Anytime. That's a deal? Come on, man. That's a deal? Come on, man. Let's do it, bro. I'll take this shit all day.
The mean queen. Look at him, y'all. He pretty big, too.
Don't get worried.
Wait a minute.
Don't
Wait
get
a
worried.
minute. Look at his arms. Let's go, champ.
Don't get worried.
I ain't worried, champ.
Don't get worried.
Look at him, y'all. MMA. Wait a minute.
Don't
Wait
get
a minute. Yeah, I can see it right now. I can see right there. That point, that's the weak part right there. The weak part.
Ain't no weak point.
Let's go, champ.
Ain't no weak point.
He bigger than I thought he is. But the truth of the matter is, he's still gonna get knocked down. Knocked out fast. Look at him, y'all. Look at him. He big, though. Look at him. Look at him, y'all.
This guy.
Now, when I say he's big, his head is big. You can't miss his head. Let's go, champ. Woo! I finally get to see him in person. Rampage Jackson. Can you punch up?
Can you punch down?
Because you down there.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
I drop him down, champ.
It's okay.
I drop him down like,
I like
bricks.
the challenge. Yeah.
I thought he was much skinnier. Let me see. Take off your jacket.
I ain't taking no shit. I'm gonna take your head off your shoulders.
Take off your jacket.
I'm gonna take your head off your
Let
shoulders.
me see how big you are. Take off your jacket. You can't take nothing off nothing. You look strong though. I ain't gonna lie.
You look worried.
Let me see your fist.
I see it in your
Wait, you look at him. Look at his fist. Let's go, champ. He easy work. He going down fast and hard. Round one. One round. That's all it take, eh?
He's
one
worried.
round.
Y'all see it. Y'all see it. He's worried.
Look at him, y'all.
He's worried.
It's the champ.
David versus Goliath.
Shannon the Cannon.
That's what it is.
I'm gonna teach these MMA guys once and for all. Stick to wrestling.
Look.
Stick to wrestling. Don't you ever think about throwing a punch.
Look at these guys.
Wait a minute.
Look at these guys.
Wait a minute.
What are you talking?
Wait a minute.
What are you
Look
talking?
at him, y'all.
What
Are you in shape? Man, back up, champ.
Don't put your hands on me, man. Hey, I ain't touch you.
Champ.
I ain't touch you.
Champ.
Hey, don't
Champ.
be putting your hands on me.
Champ.
Hey,
Champ, hold up.
Hold
on, champ.
Hey, hold on, man. Hold on.
Hold up, champ.
You can talk all you want, throw all those memes you want.
Hold up, champ.
Don't put your hands on me.
Let me hold up, champ. This is what you gotta understand. You don't ever touch the Brownsville Yeti. You don't ever put no hands on the Brownsville Yeti.
Hey, I don't care where you from, Yeti.
Get him, y'all. Oh, shit. Take it easy.
Hold on, man.
Take it easy. Take it easy, champ. All this wrestling shit, we ain't gonna do that wrestling shit.
You trying to wrestle me?
We ain't gonna do no wrestling shit. We gonna save it for the fight. Wait with that. Hold up,
Hold on, man.
Hold up, champ. Hold up, champ.
No, you
Hold
didn't.
up. Hold up, champ.
Are you picking up weapons?
Hold up, champ.
Are you picking up
Hold
weapons?
up, champ. All right? We gonna save it for the fight.
You better watch
Man,
yourself.
put your motherfucking hands down.
Why you got?
Back up, champ.
Why you got weapons? And
Champ,
shit?
back up.
Hold on.
You better be smart and try to get that money. I got him back up now. I got him back up now. He's bigger than I thought. Wow. Look at him, y'all. Wait a minute. Let's go, champ. What's the deal? Yeah, that's right. That's right.
You're a mean queen.
He bigger than I thought. But look at him, y'all. Look at him, y'all. Let's go, champ.
You're the mean queen.
Yeah, let's go, champ. I'm the mean queen. Look at him, y'all. He's pretty big, too.
Don't get worried.
Wait a minute.
Don't get
Wait a
worried.
minute. Look at his arms. Let's go, champ.
Don't get worried.
I ain't worried, champ.
Don't get worried.
Look at him, y'all. MMA, wait a minute.
Don't
Wait
get
a
worried.
minute. Yeah, I can see it right now. I can see right there. That point, that's the weak part right there. The weak part.
Ain't no weak point.
Let's go, champ.
Ain't no weak point.
Like bricks falling.
I love fighting.
Like bricks falling. That's how it's gonna be. Bricks falling down on your head. Boom. Man, you're looking good though, champ.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought he was much skinnier. Let me see. Take off your jacket.
I ain't taking no shit. I'm gonna take your head off your shoulders.
Take off your jacket.
I'm taking your head off your shoulders.
Let me see how big you are. Take off your jacket.
I'm gonna take your head off your shoulders.
You can't take nothing off nothing, champ. You can't take nothing off nothing. You look stronger though. I ain't gonna lie.
You look weird.
Let me see your fist.
I see it in your.
I'm a little worried now.
I see it in your face.
I'm a little worried than I was last night. Look at his fist.
Look at him.
Look at him. Look at his fist. Let's go, champ. He easy work. He going down fast and hard. Round one. Look at him, y'all. One round. That's all it take, eh?
He's
one
weird.
round.
Y'all see it. He's weird.
Look at him, y'all.
He's weird.
It's the champ. You see right there. That point, that's the weak part right there. The weak part.
Ain't no weak point.
Let's go, champ.
Ain't no weak point.
Look at him, y'all.
The mean queen.
That's Rampage Jackson. He bigger than I thought he is. But the truth of the matter is, he's still gonna get knocked down. Knocked out fast. Look at him, y'all. Look at him. He big, though. Look at him. Look at him, y'all.
This guy. Now, when I say he's big, his head is big. You can't miss his head. Let's go, champ. Woo! I finally get to see him in person. Rampage Jackson, man. You look like you're going to hurt somebody, man. Yeah. You've been training.
Been training hard.
I can see. Yeah. Man, I underestimated you. I underestimated him.
Keep underestimating.
Look at him. Man.
Keep underestimating.
Look at his shoulders. His back is wide, too.
Yeah.
Man.
A lot of power in his hand.
Can you punch up? Can you punch up?
Can you punch down?
Because you down here.
It don't matter.
No.
It don't matter.
No. I drop him down.
The harder they fall.
I drop him down, champ. It's the champ.
David versus Goliath.
Shed the cannon.
That's what it is.
I'm gonna teach these MMA guys once and for all. Stick to wrestling.
Look.
Stick to wrestling. Don't you ever think about throwing a punch.
Look at these guys.
Wait a minute.
Look at these guys.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Look at him, y'all. You in shape. Man, back up, champ. Hey, man, champ.
I ain't touch you.
Champ.
I ain't touch you.
Champ.
Hey, don't put your hands on me. Hey,
champ, hold up. Hold up, champ.
Hey, hold on, man. Hold up,
champ.
You can talk all you want, throw all the memes you want.
Hold up, champ.
Don't put your hands on me.
Let me hold up, champ. This is you gotta understand. You don't ever touch the Brownsville Yeti. You don't ever put no hands on the Brownsville Yeti.
Where you from, Yeti?
Get him, y'all. Oh, shit. Hold on, man. Take it easy. Take it easy, champ. All this wrestling shit, we ain't gonna do that wrestling shit.
Trying to wrestle me?
We ain't gonna do no wrestling shit. We gonna say this. Hold up, champ. Hold up, champ. Hold up, champ. Hold up. Hold up, champ. 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 Now back up. You don't want this to open your head up. We don't want this to open up the top of your head. Listen, champ. We don't want this to open up the top of your head. All right? We're going to save you for the fight.
You better watch
Man, put your motherfucking hands down.
Why you got...
Back up, champ.
Why you got weapons and
Champ,
shit?
back up. Yeah, take that shit off.
No.
Take that shit off. Let's see where I'm going to put this. Watch when they split the top of his head open.
No.
You got worried about that shit?
That trailer insurance better be high.
You got worried about that shit?
Now listen to me. You look like you're in shape.
You already... Hey, you the one that tried to take me down.
Listen to me.
You the one that tried to take me down. You the one went for the shot.
I did.
167.6 for Brian Vera. Brian Vera. Oh, look at this. Oh, my goodness. And Derek Campos. Oh, boy. There won't be much room to hide inside the triangle tomorrow. Look at this. Hey, guys, you don't get paid to throw punches right now. You get paid tomorrow. You can do whatever you want tomorrow. Oh, boy. Okay, all right. Hey, come on, guys. All right, guys, you don't get paid to throw punches right now. Save your checks. You do whatever you want tomorrow night. Inside Triad Combat.